Andrei Jikh news, Edo drop, and which massive artists are going to be at DesignerCon in November, which Veve is a direct partner with. Holy Hey everyone, my name is Taps, and in true Ecomi Veve fashion, they dropped a few big new bombshells on us, and we actually got a surprise one as well. All of these are incredibly exciting, and in this video, I'm going to go through them all. What Andrei Jikh actually posted on Instagram and why it's so significant. The Edo from Ultraman drop that we've all been desperately waiting forever for. And why DesignerCon or DCON in Anaheim is, in my opinion, way more exciting than New York Comic Con. Hint, consider who the artists are who are going to be there. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the community, feel free to subscribe. I'm a crypto, stock, and real estate investor, but never a financial advisor. All right, so let's start with the Andrei Jikh news first, which shout out to Craig's Coin Purse, who actually is the one who let us know and posted this on Twitter. Craig is an OG Veve user and one of the Ecomi fam. I did post this on Twitter because this is actually a pretty cool post that he just did. And I let my subs know that Andrei Jikh just posted on his Instagram that he bought a Todd Batman Veve NFT. He invested in OMI Ecomi at the top back in March. Now he's actually collecting Veve collectibles. He has 1.7 million subs, and those subs will see hopefully another OMI video soon from him, as he did post on Instagram, not only showing that he has a Todd, his gallery, which is very empty. We need to get some more of those collectibles in that showroom. And he said, OMI the homie comeback. Should I make an update video on OMI Veve Ecomi? Yes or no? So if you have an Instagram, go follow Andrei Jikh and mark yes. And I bet the price of Todds, especially knowing that someone with this large of an influence has one, is going to skyrocket. For a little context for those who have not been here since March or April, Andrei Jikh is a big influencer in the crypto and financial world. He is also an avid collector of Pokemon cards, so I'm not too surprised that he finally caught on to the Veve side. But back on April 9th, he did a big video saying that he invested $150,000, which was one of the larger investment moves that we saw from like a whale, especially a well-known whale back then. And at that time, I bet that's what caused this big spike around April 7th to shoot up from roughly 0.0074 all the way up to 0.009. And he's been holding ever since. So why is this significant, right? Like, he isn't just a big whale. He's a big influencer who has the ear of not just over 1 million people who follow what he does, but also he has many large fellow whale investor friends. People lean on him for advice. People look to him for answers. And he is also one of the 4 hosts from Millennial Money, which star meet Kevin, Jeremy, and Graham Stephan, who all of these guys have millions of followers, are all millionaires. And Andrei, leaning a bit more into Veve, is bullish for those who are looking to step into the NFT world without having to really dive as fully into the crypto NFT world. Because again, Veve is that great bridge. So if meet Kevin, who is somewhat in crypto, but is mostly like Ethereum and some Bitcoin, wants to get some Veve collectibles without having to set up a MetaMask and all that, he can do so. Same thing with Graham, same thing with Jeremy, same thing with others who watch and understand what they do. This is exciting. Next, we finally saw what happened on the anniversary, Thursday, October 14th at 12 p.m. We finally get Edo. Us OG Veve collectors have been waiting since March 24th when the original Ultraman Series 1 drops happened, and we saw that we got these awesome Ultraman collectibles, but there was always Edo, which was under the tarp that we could not see. So 7 months to complete this set. This is the last season 1 collectible and is needed to complete our Ultraman set. As you can see, they are dropping again the 14th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. They are going for $89, 1,950 editions, first appearance from Subaraya. Again, season 1. This is going to be a hard one to get and is going to be very coveted by us OGs. All right, so Andrei is great news for Veve user growth, and new OMI investors. Edo is big news for us avid Veve collectors. But let's get into what I'm most excited for, and that is, of course, DesignerCon or DCON. It is the largest toy and collectible event in the US, and it's coming to Anaheim, California, which is just south of LA, on November 12th and 14th. The second they announced this a couple weeks ago, I bought a VIP ticket because Alex mentioned that him and I think Trevor and a few others from Ecomi are going to be there. DCON is a convention that celebrates all aspects of the world of design, urban, underground, and pop art with more than 500 exhibitors across the 3-day event. DesignerCon showcases the domestic and international designer toy vinyl collectible market with customs, apparel, plush, printing, sculptures, live paintings, designer toys, and more. Veve is officially the first ever NFT partner of DesignerCon. They'll be releasing a range of curated and exclusive limited edition digital collectibles from DesignerCon star artists, IPs, and brands. They even go on to say releases from favorites of Tristan Eaton, which if you're unfamiliar with Tristan is part of Kid Robot with Frank Kozik. He's the one who does the Dunnies, which are these awesome collectible rabbits, similar to Kozik's Labbits, but with a completely different look to them. He is also an incredible abstract artist. Mentions Tara McPherson, who's again another incredible sculpture artist who has very cool work that would fit very well in with our showroom. And these look very similar to the Dunnies. We can see Wonder Woman. A whole other spin of collectibles will be coming in, but it says and more to be announced. And those are the ones I really want to get into because there are some big artists at this event. It says be sure to keep an eye out for DesignerCon's mascot Vincent in some of the blind boxes too. I don't understand that. Does that mean that there's just going to be random Vincents that you can win as part of certain numbers? And I imagine this is Vincent right here on the DCON logo. And it mentions some other very large artists. And I'm going to get into that. But the DCON event actually shows that Veve is a direct partner. They will be doing the NFT drop zone. There'll be secret walls where artists battle it out, as well as exclusives that have not been revealed yet, and plenty of media at this event. This is a big event. There will be tons of artists and celebrities and investors and many more licensors and artists at this event. On the website, we can see pictures of people who go to this event as well, including Ron English is over here in the corner. And I wouldn't be surprised if Frank Kozik himself or Mondo or Jermaine Rogers maybe made an appearance as well. But those are the artists that we've seen so far in Veve. But this to me seems like the big grand reveal of the artist alley really kicking off due to this event. And again, some of the names who are at this event will get you excited. Let's just take a look at the schedule. All of these names will of course be at the event, but none are confirmed as coming to Veve until Veve announces, of course, but this is my speculation through research. Let's start with the biggest names first, like Metacom, which will be there on Sunday signings, Saturday signings. But who is Metacom? Oh, well, you probably know Metacom by its most famous collectible and brand. And that is under Minzai, which Metacom toy is Bearbrick. Bearbricks is one of the most iconic and enduring icon for collectibles. It is very big in Japan. And when it comes to the event details in the article itself, they even mention as the only US show to host Metacom, DesignerCon is thrilled to announce the 2021 Artist Series Bearbrick. This isn't our first time seeing or looking forward to Bearbricks, right? Because we've seen in past interviews where Dan Carruthers himself, the COO and co-founder of Veve and Ecomi, has Bearbricks represented behind him in several interviews, or where David Yu himself actually showed the T-Rex from Jurassic Park stomping around his house, and it actually knocked over some of his Bearbricks, which you can see are all aligned in his amazing collection in his house. So they're avid fans. And Metacom will be at this US event where Veve is the premier and first ever NFT partner of. You can bet that Dan and David have been speaking to them for years, and Bearbricks are incredibly successful over the years, and not to mention some of their best selling collectibles were collabs with some artists and brands that you may also want in your showroom. We look at some of the highest selling Bearbricks. See Hebrew Brantley, which David Yu is a massive fan of, sells for $3,000. We can see Cause, which we are all very hopeful for Cause one day, sold for $7,500. And the most expensive Bearbrick was a Chanel bear brick that sold for $30,000 at auction. We have Givenchy. Chanel would be amazing. Again, speculation until the event and we see what comes, but bear bricks would be incredible. Also at the event both days is Deface. Deface is a big UK artist, well known in the art world, and his art and sculptures are absolutely incredible. They would very much fit in with our Veve space. And how successful could some of Deface's work actually be? Well, Deface actually did some NFTs that were one-of-ones earlier this year. Guess how much they sold for? You can see on Nifty Gateway that his concrete jungle sold for $59,000 on auction. He had another one that sold for $53,000, and then his poor connection, which I believe is the most recent one, sold for $75,000 on Nifty. Next one I'm really excited for is Unruly Industries. So these were new to me, but I love these collectibles. As you can see, they very much have a cool look. There's all kinds of different ones. They even did a thing with Kevin Smith and Lewis Hamilton. They've done something with bear bricks. They have a Boba Fett thing. What's cool is they work with a bunch of different artists. Many of them are very well known in what they do and in their space, in their craft. If this actually came to Veve, it would be a slew of artists that we actually would probably be able to work with. And when we look at their collections, we can see Marvel jumps out, DC jumps out. These monsters look cool. I don't know what this is, but they remind me of the art from the Gorillas. And again, more DC and Marvel. There are so many artists to count. I mean, there's Shag, who has these really groovy portraits, which would look great and add some color to our vaults. There's also Static Medium, who's mentioned at the event, who works with countless artists, as you can see on their website, and put out absolutely stunning prints and stunning art. There are really too many to count, and those are just the artists that are listed in the vendors. What about the other artists who are going there because that's their circle, their fellow artists, or investors, or celebrities, or the media? The exposure for Veve at this is absolutely massive. And again, this is where we see the artist alley vertical really boom and welcome a whole new group of fans, users, collectors. Let alone the fact that they are, again, the premier partner of the NFT section of this event. So all the new artists and investors who are at this are going to be hungry to jump in the space. They're going to be able to speak directly with them and with us there. This is the first live con event where some of the Ecomi team and some of the OMI homies like myself will actually be there. I'll probably set up a meetup closer to so we can all get together, hang out, do some streams, and I'll definitely be wearing my OMI homie shirt to represent. If you'd like to rock one with me at the event in solidarity as a community, you can grab them at our homies Wannabe Champs website, which I'll have in the details of the video down below. You can get the OMI homie shirt or the Ecomi to the Moon t-shirt. And if you want to nab one, you can use the sweet discount code that he actually gave me, which is TAPS10. Again, all the details are in the video. It gives you a discount off the total price. Man, there just keeps being more and more exciting things happening with Ecomi and Veve, where there's more and more drops, new events, more exposure, and we're all just waiting on the hammer to drop with Master Collector Program, Immutable X, more exchanges, and of course MTL. And I'm sure many whales in the NFT space and crypto besides Andrei Jikh are just waiting on the sidelines as well. The next month is about to get really exciting and really frustrating with drops. Stay strong, fam. Patience pays. As always, I hope you found my content valuable, and if so, please hit the like button and leave a comment down below. The likes and comments appease the algo overlords and help my channel to continue to grow. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell for future content. That's it for today. I'm Taps. Thank you for your time, and happy trading.